Okay, people, let's get real. We have time and we don't. What are the people talking about? Seriously, what's global warming? Why is it urgent, but at the same time it's not? Why do you have time, but at the same time you don't? Seriously, let's really start analyzing some shit. You will sit there and say this as a thinking individual. That shit ain't real. But at the same time, you will still waste your breath and sit there and tell somebody who already told you that shit ain't real. Oh, shit is real. Now, did you say that for their benefit, or did you say that for your own? Or did you say it for that which you say is now supposed to be your progeny, who's supposed to be coming along? Come on, work with me now, because see, these are the questions that not only must we ask, we must answer. I have a degree in, I don't give a fuck what you got a degree in. In all honesty, I don't give a fuck what you have a degree in. I don't give a fuck where you went to college. I don't give a fuck who your parents are. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I don't give a fuck in anything. There's one world, just like there's one God. We all participate in it. This is what I know about you. You are so busy telling me what you know, you ain't actually looking at the bigger picture, which is the fact that nobody gives a damn about what you know. So how do we get anything accomplished? You say God can't tell time. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me listen again. You didn't say that. Somebody else said that. James Van Praagh said that. Come on now. You are fucking psychic and mystics and more. What do you think I see when you actually start flapping your gums? If I listen to you. You tell me more about what you believe, much less what you know. And at the same time, you also, if I start factoring in everybody else, what they're talking about, what we ain't getting accomplished. But at the same time, all of us are one, and all of us belong to this body and this science and this ideology and more. And at the same time, you know what we get accomplished? Not a goddamn thing anytime soon. The polar ice caps are melting quicker than we are. Did you hear what I just said? The polar ice caps are melting quicker than we are because we are so rooted in our ideology because we know some shit, including what our dogs feel, our cats, the birds, a cow. Anything that you actually have no investment in other than the fact that you like it. Because you post pictures about it all the time. That's you, Lori Reinhold. You post pictures about birds and all kind of shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're beautiful animals. But see, the thing is, you know how I first met you? Seriously. I remember it quite clearly. Corbin Reed was going to do an event in Sedona. I called up to book a room, which I had already been receiving intel about. You were telling me about some man. You are a trip. Why? You're my friends list. But you also talk more shit than anybody I know. And at the same time are more opinionated and more stubborn than anybody I know. Just like the woman who hosted the event at your end. She's always stuck in her own head. And she justifies it. I know who Mark is. Yeah, he's a cute white man. Don't get me wrong. He basically blows smoke up her ass because the thing is, she making money. You told her straight up, you justified for what you do. Now, that's e-commerce or commercialism at work. Now, let's talk about what people who are Muslim of faith like to say about the West. That commercialism is our downfall. At the same time, they still practice it. So now, why do they have a better handle on it than we do when we know damn well they don't? See, I'm here trying to understand and reconcile in my own mind, in my own heart, what I like about people and what I don't. I didn't say anything. Because you know where my mind went? Real quick. I don't like people. I do and I don't. Women, y'all are a trip. Because you talk a lot of shit. You can't help it. You talk about what you don't want. When it comes down to men. And man, they talk shit all the time too about you. About what they want and they don't want. One common denominator between the two sexes is this. They want somebody to put up with their shit. Seriously. If I actually think about all the men that I have known as a gay man, they only wanted one thing. To be pleased in one particular way. Either I was willing to do it or I wasn't. And the thing is, I could do it. I had fun doing it. But at the same time, I also feel guilty about it because the greater society at large told me, oh, don't do that. What? Give somebody what they want? Because then maybe they might give me something that I want? And then maybe we might both like it at the same time? No, don't do that. You're right. Don't do that. So now, where are we at? I really want to know where we at. You alone, I'm alone. And all you doing is posting little pictures and memes and stuff about, you know, what it is you're pining for, but at the same time you never have. And at the same time you also posting pictures about what your next best option is, and basically it's an animal. Seriously. You don't have a mate. You don't have a spouse. You don't have anybody who actually intellectually stimulates you. What you have is an animal that you project on and say, okay, now, this gets me. But at the same time, then you also have people that sit there and say, no, they act off instinct. No, it gets me. They have personalities. Yeah, they do. And it gets you. But you know what you get in that exchange? Everything that you refuse to do for somebody else that you would not do. You're picking up their crap. You're taking care of their medical bills. You're housing them. You're feeding them. You're clothing them. You're doing everything for them. All the shit that you said you would not do for another. And you look stupid in the process. So what did you do it for? You did it for yourself. And what did they get out of it? Everything that you wouldn't do for another because you couldn't hold down an intelligent conversation. So don't you dare tell me that you're smart and you're intelligent, and you now know what the secret of life is all about. Because you got not one, not two, but multiple animals that you're beholden to. If you took care of one outside of yourself, do you know how much that would pay out in dividends? If you would call yourself being a shrewd businessman or woman? Don't you tell me about your damn dog and cat. They're smarter than you. And them motherfuckers got a roof over their head and health care and everything else. And you know what you don't got? What you keep taking to the streets for. But at the same time, I'm stupid. And you waiting for the second coming. Why? To prove how much you don't know? To prove what you think your damn dog and cat did not learn over you? And at the same time, they're supposed to be some subset? Oh no, they members of your family that you think you control. No, they controlled you better. Because those motherfuckers make sure you feed them and walk them and do everything else you're supposed to do that you won't do for another, because that's how stupid you are. You have been reduced to a level of understanding that you don't even recognize. I said that to you, too, Lindy Way, and your damn cat. Because that cat talks about you. You just don't know how. See you like that. Now you're on my friends list, but at the same time, you can see what I write. The ignorance of mankind. It is amazing. It's well known in the spirit world because it's called warfare. And see, the thing is, what you don't want is for somebody to start pointing out what you cry over. So, Lori, Rhino, when you post those pictures about how these beautiful animals are being slaughtered, and then you sit there and say, that person did it, no, bitch, you did it first. And I know you a cat lover. And cats are predatory. And cats play with their food before they kill it. And you, living as a donor, with all that Native American energy, that never spit you out, still didn't learn anything. I came there and visited one time and had one reading with Yaqualla and took in all that energy from all those spirits. And they told me so much shit, it's not even funny. And you know what you told me? That's what you said. You're on my friends list, but you hadn't did shit. You just want to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see that anyway, because it's all public. So, to you. As you fly back and forth between New Jersey, the Garden State, and, you know, gangsters and shit like that, and more. Oh, you think I still don't have an opinion about you? As you didn't do a GoFundMe account for me? Because, see, that's the one thing that you motherfuckers on my friends list don't get. It wasn't about the fact that you needed to reach in your own purse, much less share my word. But if you didn't have it to give, but you knew somebody who might be able to, then why did you tell me to go to work and secure my own blessing? And at the same time, say, I don't owe you shit. But you want to sit there and start a fundraiser for something else, which is supposed to be your cause. And at the same time, you think I didn't see that. And when I called out to my father and I said, this is some fucked up shit, that he wouldn't respond in kind. He will make you spend every last dollar that you ever thought you had for a cause that you think is more important to you because you blew me off. So, I don't want to say it, but I will say it. Miss Maggie, that includes you too, because I don't give a fuck about the fact that you said to me that you have problems and all that kind of stuff, and you don't have anybody to call on. You posting posts. You could have actually said to your friends and family, I have a friend in need. But see, if you can't call on them, then that means right then and there that what you're doing then is a waste of time. As you sitting there posting about what's wrong in the world. And that's the truth. I already know for a fact that I can't do shit. Because like I told you, every time I turn around and try to do something, I ran into a roadblock. Now I'm asking my Father, take me out of this hellhole, or give me what you say you're going to give me. He said, I'm going to give you what I said I'm going to give you. And I'm going to write you a check. But it'll be the only check you see coming from me. And I have to accept that. Because when he showed me that dream last night, you were nowhere in it. You said you dreamt about me. I dreamt about you. And that's what's fucked up. That's what pissed me off. Because he said, well, the children say they want to go it alone. The children say they know better. She told you how to live. You painted a picture for yourself before you painted it before me. March 1st came and went. They terminated my cash aid benefit. Now, I got some food stamp money. He'll make sure you get fed. That's something else that came up in a dream last night. That's what the angels told me. Said, we got some Thai food. We know you don't own anything, but we got some Thai food to feed them. Now, Thai food, Thai, is a cuisine. But Thai, Tie, what we tie you to, that's something entirely different. And see, the thing is, I interpret dreams, and I've interpreted yours. And y'all want to play me as less than educated. And I was good at my job when I worked for the devil, as my father liked to put it. What do you think is going to happen when I no longer work for you? As you now are going to find out. Capiche?